Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another Alhambra fragrance. So from the house of Maison Alhambra, I'm just gonna get right into it. It's Mysterious Amber. And I think you can figure out this is their new version of the Tom Ford dupe bottles. They changed it a little. It's not like an exact bottle dupe, but the scent itself, this, as you can probably guess, is supposed to be their version or their take on Amber Absolute. And as you may have probably assumed, they nailed it. I don't have that one. I have smelled that one. This line seems to really get as close as you're going to get to the Tom Fords. And just so you know, this smells like a really refined ambery fragrance with just a little bit of sweetness and a nice woodiness to it. Touch of smokiness as well, but to me, this smells like it's just a really refined amber fragrance. I think they did a really, really good job. I mean, for how much this cost, the scent quality is miles ahead of that. Yeah, it smells really, really good. So, again, this is a take on Tom Ford Amber Absolute. Really nice ambery fragrance, refined, kind of a little bit more upscale fragrance. I mean, I'll read you the notes. You have amber, incense, vanilla, olibanum, ladum, and woody notes. I'm just getting really nice ambery fragrance with a woody backbone. I don't feel like it's too sweet. Yeah, it has just like a touch of sweetness. So even though, like, you know, you read vanilla in there, this is not a sweet vanillic fragrance. I really don't even smell the vanilla that prominently. Amber, that's literally what you smell. Amber with a woody background, and a little bit of the incense. That's it. Kind of like a church incense added into the ambery scent. I think that's like the best way that I can describe it, at least in my experience. And it smells like a really high quality upscale fragrance. That's what I smell. And let me go ahead and talk about that in order. So I want to talk about the performance longevity. I got well over a workday. I got over 8 hours. I would say I got over 9 hours, but the last like hour 9 and 10 were pretty close to the skin. This was never a projection beast on me. It was maybe about a foot off of my skin. So it gave me a good scent bubble, but it didn't project like, I would say about a half arm's length away from me. Anyone further than that probably wasn't going to smell it too much, just maybe a little bit in the first couple of hours, but then it came to about the 1 foot mark at the hour and a half to 2 hour mark. Yeah, never a projection beast. I don't think the OG is either. Actually, I don't think anything in that line is, but I would say decent projection, great longevity, and a nice little sillage bubble around me the entire time I wore it. I honestly think that this is going to be pretty on par with the original in terms of performance-wise. In fact, the entire Alhambra line seems to do actually a little bit better than the original line in terms of performance. Again, this one's not loud, and I don't want to, you know, sell it to you as a loud fragrance. No, great longevity, and good projection, and a little bit better on the sillage, in my opinion, than the projection. In terms of where you could wear this, okay, that's what this is, an ambery fragrance that, in my opinion, you would dress up. This is something that you wear formally. There are ambery fragrances that you dress down, but in my opinion, those are going to be your sweeter ambers. This is not a sweet amber. This is like a really classy upscale amber that you wear when you're dressed up. You wear it to a formal event. You wear it to a date, but a nice date. This isn't a movie night fragrance. Well, you know what? You guys wear what you want. In my opinion, this is not a movie night fragrance. This is something you're gonna wear if you're dressed formally, going out somewhere very nice, to church. I mean, I feel like it would be a really appropriate church fragrance, in my opinion. I do think that anyone could wear it. I mean, I think amber is a very gender neutral note in general, but I do think that because this isn't a very sweet fragrance, this is probably gonna be more for a mature audience. To be honest, I think the original is more mature for sure. I don't think a lot of people under the age of 25 are going for it. Again, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I just want to say this is not a very sweet fragrance, and more likely it's going to be more appropriate for a slightly more mature audience. This is more fall winter, but in my opinion, you could wear it in the spring as well. And if you have summer nights like we do where it gets a little chilly, you could wear it then. If you're somewhere humid, I probably would avoid it in the summer, but I think fall through spring, it's going to be completely fine. This is not something that I think is really going to get cloying unless it's a super high heat situation. So I think that a lot of people are really going to enjoy this one because I would call it seasonal wise, fairly versatile. 3 season is pretty good in my book. And in terms of being able to have a grab and go fragrance when you're dressed a little formally or something for work, if you work in an office setting and you do need something a little less sweet, I think this is going to go really well for that. And the price point in Maison Alhambra style, it is under $30. And for getting you this close to Amber Absolute, if you're into that sort of thing, which I think a lot of people are, I think it's great. I think you guys know that I really, really liked their Sensual Vanilla, which is their version of Vanilla Sex. I thought it was incredible. I think they did an incredible job, and performance on that one was really good. It's just a really nice vanilla fragrance. That's why I was really excited about this one, and they didn't disappoint again. I'm going to probably grab all of the ones in this line because, again, I think for the price point, they're absolutely crushing it. If you've tried this fragrance, comment down below. Compliments. This didn't get me compliments, but I didn't really get a chance to dress it up. I think if I would have dressed it up a little bit more formally, it would have. However, I don't really have anywhere to go where I dress formally. I mean, I wore it to work a couple of times, but it's a real hit or miss there for me. So I don't want to say, in my opinion, if you dress it up the way it's supposed to be dressed up, it should get you compliments because the DNA is very likable. I mean, who doesn't like Amber? If you've tried this, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let everybody else know what you think. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!